Hello, students. Welcome back. I am here with another video to share some reading options with you. For this semester, in your supplemental reading class, you have to do extensive reading. And some students are asking for options of what they should read, what is recommended. You can read whatever you want, whatever you feel comfortable with, but I'm going to share a few collections with you. The first collection is through Pearson. Pearson is a book company. They make a lot of books to help ESL students learn English. So this collection is their graded readers. I'm going to show you the catalog, and then I will show you one book for each level so you can decide if the level is easy for you, too difficult, or just right. Okay, let's go over to the catalog first. Okay, I made this post a while back, but I think a lot of times I run out of time in class and I don't have time to go through all of these. So I will slowly go through these. Okay. So it says, here are some examples of each book level from the list that I shared last week. Click Read Sample button under the picture of the book to see a few pages from that book at that level. You can get a sense of the difficulty of a book at your level. Are you looking for an easy book or a challenge? Do you want to grow your vocabulary or focus on reader fluency? I will discuss this more in class. All right, so first of all, let's check out the English Readers Catalog from Pearson. When we say readers, we mean that these are graded readers, which means they are divided by level of difficulty. So there's level easy reader, there's level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So let's see what these look like. I'll show you. It's a big, long catalog. I'm not going to go through all of these, but just some examples. Okay. It says the Pearson graded readers. All right. So we're going to focus on for teens and adults because we're not children. The Pearson English Active Readers is 5 levels. The Pearson English Readers are 7 levels. All right. It starts with the Easy Start. Okay, Easy Start, I guess you would call level 0, not yet 1. As you can see, there are big, bright, colorful pictures. And if you look closely, it tells the number of pages in each book. So these beginner books, only 24 pages, right? Only 800 words. So you can finish these books quickly, right? Look at the titles. Some of them are British English and some of them are American English, like this one. So if that matters to you, maybe the vocabulary is a little different, maybe the grammar is a little different, but in general, you can understand both. All right, let's zoom out. And a lot of these easy starts are kind of new books, right? Okay, then we get into level 1 books, right? So first one here is 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. This is a little longer, 32 pages. They also have biographies, the stories of different people's lives. So Daniel Radcliffe, his book, British English, on the 24 pages. Okay, there's an American classic, The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. This is only 32 pages, American English. And they give you the ISBN for each book. That's the book identification number. So if you're looking for it, you can just type it in as a search. All right, a few more biographies. The biography of Mother Teresa, the biography of Muhammad Ali. Okay, and these level 1 books are generally 24 to 32 pages long, not too long. Level 1. We're getting to level 2. Black Beauty, A Christmas Carol. These are classic books. Story of Mahatma Gandhi, Mohandas Gandhi. 32 pages, American English. Okay, we can get to level 3. So you can see there's a big variety of books. We have classic stories, biographies, modern news stories, um, nature, right? The Walkabout talks about Australia, right? All right, are we at level 3? The story of Amistad, true story. All right, so this is British English. This is 48 pages. As you can see, as we go up in levels, you have more and more pages. All right, level 2, White Fang, that's a classic, 48 pages. Level 3, Dracula. Okay, that's 72 pages. Level 3 is getting longer. Forrest Gump, level 3, 56 pages. So you can order these books on Amazon or see if your local library has them. All right, so level 3. Martin Luther King biography, 56 pages. Level 4. We have The Born Identity. That's 88 pages, so it's getting longer, more and more words. Level 4, The Diary of Anne Frank, classic. Well, actually, true story. 72 pages. The Gladiator, 80 pages. And this will be like a milestone for you, the ability to read a book completely in English independently with no help from your teacher. From the front page to the last page is a milestone for you. If you can do that, you're on the path to success. All right, The Born Supremacy, level 5. That's 96 pages long. All right, and they have all kinds of different genres here with action, adventure, mystery, science fiction, The Time Machine, 88 pages is level 4. Okay, then we get into level 5, The Great Gatsby, another classic. Okay, this is 104 pages. Comedy, love stories, Phantom of the Opera, if you're interested in reading that. 104 pages. Okay, that's level 5. World folk tales, that might be interesting. From all around the world, different folk tales. 104 pages. Oh, Animal Farm, there's a good one. Another classic. Okay, this is 128 pages. Okay, and level 6. A Brave New World, some science fiction, 136 pages. Okay. Misery, another, I don't want to call it a classic, but a popular book by Stephen King. So it's condensed into simple English, easy to understand, direct, straightforward language. This is 104 pages. Les Miserables, 120 pages. Oliver Twist. Okay, so these are all classics. Now let's take a look at the individual levels. Let's start with an easy start book, which I call level 0, but it's called Easy Start. So let's take a look. You'll see a little button here that says Read Sample. And a sample is just a few pages from that level. All right. This should be easy to understand. This is an easy start book, so I call it level 0. But I'll let you take a look at a few pages from this book. All right, so this is page 1 of the book. As you can see, you have big pictures, bright, beautiful illustrations to help you understand what the page is saying. The sentences are short. It is Saturday afternoon, okay? And you will probably understand 90 to 100% of these books, okay? But of course, these books are short, right? This book is probably only 24 pages in total. So that's that's easy start, okay? Let's take a look at level 1. All right, level 1, this is Muhammad Ali biography. And remember, you are not limited to these Pearson books. These are just suggestions. If you are looking for something that you will definitely be able to understand, I recommend these. When you get the books that are intended for native English speakers, there's a possibility that it's too difficult. But that's not to say you shouldn't challenge yourself. Okay, let's see. Read sample. Click the button. Sure, I'm sharing the page. Okay, level 1. All right. So level 1, you can see there are no pictures on the page, right? You can see that these sentences are a little longer, and maybe there are words that you don't know. Okay. It's a little more difficult than the easy start, but still easy. I would consider this easy. All right, so some of these are classics and some of them are news stories from unknown authors, lesser known authors. Okay, so the title is Lost in New York by John Escott. I don't know who John Escott is. This is level 2. Okay, so you can see only 22 pages. It's level 2, 24 actually. So they give you an introduction, and notice on this whole page there are no pictures. This other page, if there is one picture, but notice that the words are getting smaller. These sentences are getting longer. There's conversation, there is dialogue. Okay, and they show you full paragraphs. Okay, that's level 2. Oh, and they also have audible samples. Some of you are interested in audiobooks. I would say audiobooks are good for listening comprehension because they don't involve you actually reading. You're only listening. Okay, so audio is not recommended for your reading class. I want you to read with your eyes, not with your ears. All right, okay. This is level 3, Forrest Gump. You may have seen the movie. All right, let's see. So this is 42 pages. I'm sure it's longer because the activities start on page 42, so it might be a little longer. All right, as you can see, the whole first page has 0 pictures. The whole second page has 0 pictures, right? And there are longer paragraphs, more conversation, and maybe more vocabulary words that you did not know before. Okay, that's level 3. Okay, level 4, The Diary of a Young Girl. This is Anne Frank, right? So you can always see the button. It says read sample. Click on that button. And they give us a few pages from the book. So this is level 4. Okay, so these all represent different entries in the girl's diary. And this goes up to 54 pages, probably more. Give you a little background, and it starts. No pictures, no pictures, no pictures. One picture. All right, so you'll see fewer and fewer pictures, longer sentences, longer paragraphs, and maybe more words that you didn't know before. And you'll have to get your dictionary to look up some words. All right, let's go back. All right, level 5. Level 5, the board supremacy. Okay, so I told you there are different genres. So here's an action, suspense type book. Okay. All right, this one, 87 pages, getting longer, and this one has actual chapters, 15 different chapters. Okay, they give you an introduction. No pictures, no pictures, no pictures. A map. And then it starts chapter 1. Okay, sentences are longer, more unfamiliar vocabulary, conversation. It gets longer. So that's level 5. And we'll get to level 6 just a moment. All right. You may be familiar with the author Stephen King. So this is taken from his original book, but it's made shorter and more simple language, easy to understand. All right. So this is horror genre. All right. 22 chapters. Goes up to page 89, probably longer. Actually, 27 chapters. All right. No pictures, no pictures, no pictures. Longer paragraphs, longer conversations that you need to follow, and maybe more unfamiliar vocabulary. Okay, so that is the Pearson Graded Readers, ELT, collection. You can absolutely use these for your reading log. Great reading options for you at different levels. And if you find the top level, level 6, to be easy, then it is time to move on to books that are written for native English speakers. I'll talk about that next time. I will see you guys later. Bye.